Hi, it's Mel again, and I'm trying to adjust my camera here. I've been actually fairly busy today for me, which would be a slow day for most of you. Well, I shouldn't say you because I know a lot of you probably suffer with chronic pain and have the same problems I do. But for the average person, it would not have been a busy day. For me, it was a really busy day of, you know, doing some pickup and some chores and some drawing, things like that I try to do to keep myself busy, my mind active. I did some reading. Um, as you can see from my kind of weird hair, my hair is always a mess. It's long, it's thick for my age. As I said, I'm 56, and it is, if I put a ponytail in it, it's this big around. And when I was in high school, it was double that. So, a lot of hair, messy hair though, since I can't do much with it. I actually have a appointment tomorrow to go get my hair cut. I need to get maybe 2 inches off, something like that. And I'm looking forward to that. I am not usually because of the amount of time it takes and the fact that I have neck problems. The chair when they wash my hair, and also just sitting there for a long time is hard on my scoliosis. But I'm looking forward to it because I've let it go for probably a month overdue of when I should have had it trimmed. And it just feels so good, doesn't it, when you get your hair cut, washed, trimmed, and you walk out of there just feeling like a celebrity, right? Hey Google, volume down to. Google gets a little loud sometimes. When I'm on camera, I notice how messy my hair is. Man, I need to put it in a ponytail or something, but I'm also a clutter bug and a misplacer of things, and I'm not sure where one is right now. Anyway, I forgot what I originally was going to talk about in this video. Very scatterbrained. A lot of fibro fog going on today. But the good thing is that as I said, I got a lot of things done. A lot of little chores that I've been putting off. Actually made some phone calls and got some appointments made that I've been putting off. Seems like there's always a doctor's appointment to make. So today I got neurology. Well, I got a request for a referral because I need yet another new neurologist. My most recent neurologist, last visit I had with him after about 12 visits, he said, "There's nothing I can do for you." I have heard this a lot. He, of course, ran some very expensive, to me, tests. What do they call those? EMG, maybe? I think it was an EMG. And yet again, I've had many. I told him I've had these. Can't you just look at the most recent one? Oh no, that was over a year ago. We're going to have to take all new ones. So I'm paying like an $800 bill now, $700, something like that. Slowly, monthly, because as I think I've said before, we're unemployed right now for the last 3 years. Nobody seems to want to hire a 56-year-old man. Not around here anyway, in SoCal. And money is tight, and I told the doctor we don't really need yet another bill. I'm still paying on an MRI that was unnecessary. I'm going to just have to start demanding that these people cool it on the tests. I've had them, every one of them, over and over again. They always say they need, new ones, even though they're, maybe less than a year old. Anyway, not sure what to do about that, because if I don't agree with what they say, if I balk at it and put up trouble that I don't want another test, then they'll say, well, then go to another doctor. And I'm so tired of, doctors. But anyway, I know I'm rambling today. I'm sorry. My brain is just a big mess of a fog today. Oh, what was my main point? Main point was I got some appointments made, and I definitely did get an appointment, yay, for a psychiatrist for the awful, god effing awful panic attacks that I've been having. Thankfully, none of them have been as bad as last Saturday night. Last Saturday night was just an awful night. I don't want another night like that again, ever. I know I'll have them probably. It's just part of life for anyone to have a bad night, but the panic attacks just, they scare me. You know, they make you feel like you're going to die or worse. They make me feel, quite honestly, like I'm going to die and A, I'm going to hell, or B, there is no afterlife. Which, both of those are pretty bad, as far as I'm concerned. That's not the scenario that I want in any case. I know better. I had a near-death experience in 2002, and I was shown, I believe, in my deepest heart, I believe I was shown the afterlife, or a glimpse of it. I believe that there is God. I personally believe in Jesus, but that doesn't mean that I also don't believe that there is a Buddha. I'm sorry, I'm not that brushed up on different religions, but you know, I know of them, and just a general belief in whatever people want to believe in, I believe is the truth. Your truth is the truth when you pass. My truth happens to be Jesus Christ and heaven and all that goes along with that. I was not raised in any religion. I was raised by my grandparents, and my grandmother was a non-practicing Lutheran who did believe in God and Jesus, but didn't practice it or pass it on to us at all. Thanks a lot. You know, no discussion of any sort of God talk at all until I started asking questions as a teenager. And my grandfather he called himself an atheist. I like to think he was more of an agnostic, just because I love him so much and I want to see him in heaven. And anyway, boy, I'm getting way off track. My main thing for this video today is, number one, how yucky my hair looks. I'm almost tempted to cut it off. And no, that's not why I'm making this video. And the main point was to say that I got a lot done today. I'm not feeling great. I can see I look very pale as usual. That's probably partially from my thyroid condition and partially from being like 100% Western European, white, English, British, Irish, French, Dutch, all that stuff. Where did I leave out? Irish and Scottish. Scottish too. Yay, Scots. That was more of an English thing, wasn't it? Anyway, so ongoing headaches have been happening, but I feel pretty good today with that. Kind of just a dull, sort of sleepy head, fibro fog feeling, but terrible headache yesterday and the day before, and a couple days before that too. So that's gotten better. My sleep has been better. The last 2 nights I think have been really good sleep, and for 3 nights I think I've had pretty decent sleep. But the last 2 nights were really good. So I'm going to pause this right now because I'm rambling and I'm not thinking really of what I want to talk about. So I'm going to think for a second. I'm not sure if I can pause this without it stopping totally or not. I might have to start a new video. Ta-ta.